Hello, students. Welcome to the second lesson in our Unit 11. Lesson 2 is IXL assignment S2, which is area of rectangles and squares. I think that you guys are going to do really well in this one too because you've done this before. So this is pretty much a quick review of the assignment that you've been assigned. So what is the area of this rectangle? Remember, there's three area formulas that you're gonna, just rectangles and squares. Okay, so the area of both of these is base times height. Now, if you're doing a triangle, that's going to be 1/2 base times height. But right now, looks like it's just going to be squares and rectangles for today. So area is base times height. So in this case, we have, in this first one, here, let me move that over here because that is prevalent. So now area is base times height. So area is equal to 3 miles times 5 miles. Now, this can be the base and this can be the height, or this can be the base and this can be the height. As long as it intersects at a right angle, then we are good to go. Okay. So area is base times height. So area equals 15 because 3 times 5 is 15. Miles times miles is miles squared. So we get 15 miles, 15 square miles. So it looks like it's just looking for the numerical value. Okay. The next one, what is the area of this square? Well, if it's a square, what we know about it is that it has 4 congruent sides. So it not only has a height of 20 feet, but it also has a base of 20 feet. So area equals base times height. So area equals 20 feet times 20 feet. So area is equal to 400 feet squared. Because 20 times 20 is 400. All right, the next one. A rectangle has a base of 5 inches and a height of 3.7. What is the area? So we need to draw one of these out. Okay, so I'm going to draw one of these. Let's do, yeah, it's not drawn to scale. There we go. So I'm going to label it 5 inches and 3.7 inches. So what is the area? So the area is going to be base times height. So area is going to be 5 inches times 3.7 inches. My calculator, 15, 16, 17, 18.5, I think is the answer, but hold on one sec. It is. So area equals 18.5 inches squared. So the answer is 18.5 square inches. All right, the next one, find the missing measure. Oh, so in this case, sometimes they'll give us the area. And what we have to do is work backwards to find out what the missing value is. So let's write our equation. And our equation is area equals base times height. And they give us our area, which is 30 kilometers squared. And we don't know our base, but they do give us our height. Yeah, let me rewrite this. Whoops, I didn't mean that. Let's write it as 30. Let's just use the value. We don't necessarily need the unit of measure because we know when we solve, we will have kilometers. So 30 equals base times height. And so now what we have to do is solve for just t. So we're going to divide both sides by 5. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. So t is equal to 6 kilometers. So this is a working backwards problem. Let's check our work. 6 kilometers times 5 kilometers. 6 times 5 is 30. So 6 times 5 is 30. Kilometers times kilometers is kilometers squared. So we are good to go. All right, the next one, which one has a greater area? Okay. So area equals base times height. And I am also going to copy that over here. It does not like when I try to paste on top of the picture. Okay, so area equals 12 centimeters. Oh, you know what? Base is, well, it doesn't matter. 10 centimeters times 12 centimeters because we're just multiplying. So area here equals 120 centimeters squared because 12 times 10 is 120 and centimeters times centimeters is centimeters squared. And so now the other one, the other rectangle is 13 centimeters times 11 centimeters. So the area of this one, 13 times 11, is 143 centimeters squared. So it appears that the one in orange actually has more, area. All right, is that it? Well, oh, we got one more. It looks like we have one more problem. So these again get harder as we go. So if you can answer these, you are totally good to go because these are in the 80 and 90 range, okay? So this one, area equals base times height. So area equals base, which is 10 meters, times 18.7 meters. So area equals 18 times 7 times 10. 18.7 times 10 is 187. Meters times meters is meters squared. So the next one, area equals base times height. So area equals 11.8 meters times 14 meters. So 11, oh, I almost dropped my pencil. 11.8 times 14. 11.8 times 14 is 165.2 meters squared. So which one has more? Well, it appears that the one in this purplish blue, whoa, it made that into a square, and I want it to be a rectangle. Ah, oh well. That one is the larger, greater area. Okay, so hopefully you were able to follow all that, and you should do really well with this lesson. You should fly through it. Let me know if you need any help. Book me. Make sure you do the IXL assignment. It is S2. It is S2. Okay, good luck.